It's good. It feels like, the monkey's off the back to say. No, it's fun. It's good. Good to get a win here at home, in front of a really good crowd that came out tonight and supported our guys. So it was good.
I don't know. We just came out with intensity. We had a two rough couple games. And good day in practice yesterday, and we just hungry, want to get our first win, and just came out with intensity, energy, playing defense, executing offense, executing coaches' plays, and just overall playing together good as a team.
Like we said, the first 2 weeks, we probably played the toughest schedule out of anybody in the first 2 weeks with a Girard team who's really good and a really good Chanute team. So I just told them, I said, be confident, guys. Go out, do what we can do, and do what I know you guys can do, and good things are going to happen. And, we did. We shot the ball unbelievably well tonight. I don't know our percentage, but it seemed like in the first quarter, nobody could miss. I mean, Luke Coronado hit two, Connor Newman hit two, Hayden hit a couple. So it was just, one after another, and it was fun to watch these boys compete and really get up and down and get after it.
I don't know. I mean, we were executing good, but then I felt like we kind of started forcing some stuff that didn't need to be forced. I forced a couple, and I feel like we were just forcing shots and not letting the play develop, and look for the right reads, and just trying to get a quick shot off instead of just running the play and trying to execute it.
Yeah, no, just keeping doing what we're doing. We still want to keep our foot on the gas. We always want to have our foot on the gas, but we got to understand too late in the game when we got a lead, you have your foot on the gas, but sometimes you got to slow the gas pedal down. So that comes, too, with time and getting these kids some more experience at the varsity level. And but no, really, nothing changes. We still want to keep our foot on the gas. We still want to shoot the ball if we're open because, confidence. If you shoot the ball with confidence, it's going to go in. Late in the game, Colton Hansen hits a three, gets fouled. He told me in the timeout, he goes, throw me the ball, I'm going to make it. And I said, okay. And he struggled to start the year. And I said, do it. Let's go. Get him the ball. So we got something drew up for him, and he came out and made it and got fouled, and that's the confidence I want in my guys, and that's what I tell them every day. You could have a day where you might not shoot it well, but you better keep shooting the ball because it's going to go in at one point. It's going to go in, and something's going to click. Tomorrow is probably the most important day because you have to practice, but you also have to be smart about how you go about things. We come back and play Thursday night, and then we play again Friday, and then we turn around and play again 3 games next week. So, looking down the road, you really have to be very intent with what we do tomorrow. It's going to be light, but it's going to be meaningful, and making sure these guys get ample rest. And yeah, you're going to see what some guys are made of. I tell them all the time, we got to be tough. So we're going to see how tough we are come this week because, these tournaments, it's not always who's the better team. It's team that can come out and be tough and mentally strong enough to play 3 games in 5 days.
What do you think?
I mean, Coach pretty much said it. We got to make sure that we're getting enough sleep and getting fluids in our body. You got to take care of ourselves so we can come out and play and execute the way we want to execute. And other than that, yeah, go hard in practice, but also light. Stay focused, attention to detail, and just get things done. And come back and back-to-back games.